What's going on, everyone? It's time for another show review. So, today I'm going to talk about a show that I went to way back on October 2nd, 2022. I went and saw Silverstien with the amity affliction, holding absence in Unity TX at History in Toronto. So, um, yeah, so let's talk about it for a bit. So, Unity TX is a rap metalcore band, I guess. I can't remember where they're from. I think they're from Texas, if I remember. But yeah, they're a unique band. This is my second time seeing them. I saw them at Louder Than Life last year, and now they got the first big break of this big opening. So they're a lot of fun. They have some pretty good heavy, like breakdown blast beat sort of type riffs and stuff. And but then they also try to incorporate like rap and stuff, which didn't really work too well, I thought. And it's really weird because this is like a post-hardcore show, so hearing that was a little different in that, but they're still fun. And yeah, they definitely have a good thing going. Hopefully, they can keep up the momentum and keep on trucking and um, putting out decent stuff to keep them around because they do have a lot of charisma and a lot of energy. So I really like that. Performance wise, they're pretty good. A lot of movement and stuff. No, they really just stay around and they try to do the best they could with what they had. So yeah, I like Unity TX. They're pretty good. So I'm gonna give them a 3.5 for live performance. And yeah, but then the second band was Holding Absence from the UK. They're uh like a pop punk band, I guess, or post hardcore pop punk, ska punk sort of style. And they're a little more tame, not really a breakdown type of band. This is more just like your typical catchy choruses with some crazy drumming and stuff. And yeah, they were amusing and stuff. They're pretty stationary for a band, though. They didn't move around or anything like that. They just came out and did what they had to do. It wasn't really my thing though. I thought um, they weren't bad, but it definitely wasn't what I'm into and stuff like that. This was definitely something weird, a little more tame and stuff. So I wasn't really into them that much. So I thought they were okay though. Yeah, and yeah, mm, it was all right. I'll give them a 2.5, I guess. But yeah. But then the co-headliners came on. The first one was the Amity Affliction. They're a post-hardcore band. They have some pretty good calming vocals mixed in with some like hardcore screams and stuff. Sort of like the plot in you and stuff like that. And yeah, they were really good live. I only knew a few of their songs, but I played a couple of them that I knew at least. And well, their heavy stuff is pretty heavy live. And yeah, it was a lot of fun watching them. And that they were also sort of a stationary band, but boy, they know how to move the audience and stuff like that. The only thing is the one guitarist plays does like the clean vocals, so he was doing most of the singing, where the screamer guy is like the front man basically, and he basically stood around for almost half a set. But yeah, um, but still, it was amusing. They had a lot of good catchy songs and a lot of good times. I liked their live performance and stuff too. I thought it was pretty good. So we give the Amity Affliction a 4 out of 5. And then finally it was Silverstein. Now, this is my second time seeing Silverstein, and I actually saw them earlier this year, and now they're doing another home show. So, yeah, but they're a post-hardcore band from here in Canada, and prefer in Ontario, anyways. And then, yeah, so they played a lot of good stuff. They played all their big hits, and then the one thing I really thought was really clever of them is halfway through the set they decided to play 3 songs, but they didn't choose which one. They had a wheel of like 10, and then basically people come up and spun it, and they just played whatever one it landed on. I thought that was very clever, and more bands should do stuff like that. Um, to be it gives them more for uh, gives them more um, interest into it. It makes it each show different because you never know what one's gonna come up and stuff. So I thought that was a really good thing. I'm not sure if they've done this before or not, but they didn't do it the last time I saw them, anyways. But I thought that was a really good, clever idea. So yeah, and most of the songs they played were their heavier songs, so it was good. They did play a couple soft ones, but they played a lot of the stuff I knew, and the new album sounds sick as well. You should check that out. Misery Made Me or whatever. Yeah, that's a pretty sick album. But yeah, so they played a lot of good stuff, and this was a shorter set. Last time I saw them play for like 2 hours, but this one was only like an hour. But still, they still did a really good job. I'm gonna give them a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, overall, it was a good, fun post-hardcore show. I don't go to those type of shows very often, but it was definitely fun and worth the time. And if you have the time to catch these bands, definitely do it. They are pretty cool and fun to listen to and stuff. So yeah, definitely check them out if you haven't. I'll link all the bands that I talked about down below. And yeah, but overall, I'm gonna give the whole show a 4 out of 5. It was decent and fun, and they definitely knew what they were doing. So yeah, a lot of fun. Like I said, I'll link the shows down below. Make sure you check out pictures and videos of the shows on my TikTok and on my Instagram. That's linked down below. And don't forget to support the bands you like. Buy the music, buy the merch, go see them live. Keep music around, the music you like around. And yeah, but that's it for this one. The next show I actually went to was last night. I went to see Iron Maiden in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena, October 11th. So yeah, make sure you tune in for that one. That's coming up soon. We got more scary movies coming up too, so to talk about. So make sure you tune in for that. So don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. And yeah, but that's it for this one. So till the next show review, rock on.